Hello guys, welcome back to Alter Gamer. It's been a while and I'm back again as I promised in September. It's been a long time guys, I've been busy with family and that's what always happen in summer. I don't have actually time to record stuff and because I'm always with family and whatnot. But I'm back and I actually played a lot of games this summer and I originally intended to make these videos work in one single big video talking about all the games I've played it, but I thought it would be more interesting like make separate videos for people who want to listen to certain specific games, so I decided to make different videos talking about different games. So the first game I played this summer, and it's on the title as you probably guys can read it, it's Metroid Prime, not Metroid Prime, Metroid Zero Mission. And this game was amazing. And this is probably, when people praise Nintendo for remakes, they tend to forget this one. This one I think it's one of the best remakes that Nintendo did like in a very long time. This one really makes the original game kinda obsolete in my honest opinion. And I really enjoyed this game. I thought this game was great. And took everything that made great the original game and expanded it. And that's why I like this game so much. And that's one of the things, and for those who don't know, I've been playing a lot of Metroid games. I actually finished recently Prime 2, so I've been playing Metroid games in chronicle order. So I've been playing in a start, not in release order, but I'm playing in a storyline order. Even though Metroid games can still be enjoyed as its own games, whatever. But there's obviously connection between sequels and whatnot. So I'm playing in a chronicle story order for the series. And of course, Metroid Zero Mission, it's the very first game in the series. So, like I said, this is a remake, but even though it's a remake, there's a lot of new stuff here. Like, in terms of, for example, there's new worlds to explore. That's one of the coolest things about this. It's actually there's new worlds, and the previously worlds you explore actually have more detail going on, and actually this game makes it more playable because it has a map now. That was one of the big problems of the original Metroid on NES, was the fact that there was no map. And it was kind of hard. Like, I understand why they did that, because they wanted the game to last longer. And this was things of the time where, people would buy a game per year, like 1 or 2 games per year. Like, people wouldn't buy like a lot of games. So I understand that. I understand why they make the games so difficult to actually progress, because there's no map or whatsoever. This game ends your hand a little bit, not by much, but still ends your hand. Like, for example, you go to these tops and they tell you where you need to go. So that's a really cool addition. My perspective made probably the game shorter, because there's less, it's not like I'm gonna spend a lot of time wandering around as much. So if I didn't have the map, I'm probably gonna spend like double or triple the time I would spend with this game. So I personally, I'm not mad about that. Some people don't like the hand holding in this game, but there's some hand holding. Like, for example, they show you sometimes where you need to go. Like, not specifically, but they tell you sometimes, like, go to this area, which is not actually shown on a map, so you have to explore it to find it, how to access to this area, but you have to go there. So I have to say that overall I think this game was truly nice. It's not an art game, so I don't like, most of the bosses are super easy to deal with. Like, I thought the game was super easy to play, and that's the thing. Like, this game, it's super easy to get into. It's not a long game. It's about 6 hours, so 6 to 5 hours depending on how much you explore the area. And what this and I was saying earlier that this game, like, there's one thing that makes this game uh, a superior version than the original, and that's because of the ending. So this game actually has a mission after the ending of the original Metroid Prime. So, sorry, Metroid. Why I'm saying Prime, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's actually a mission after the final boss of the NES. So that's really, really cool in my perspective, and I really, really enjoy that. And it's awesome. It plays completely different from any other Metroid game you played. Um, it's kind of a stealth-based mission. I don't want to give a lot of spoilers, but it's really cool. Like, it's and ties really well to the next game in a chronicle order, which is Metroid Prime. So, I believe the order of the games, it's Metroid, and then Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, and then I think it's Super Metroid, and then Fusion. I think it's that order. I think, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I know that Prime, it's between Super Metroid and the original Metroid. So that's one of the things I really enjoyed about this game. So there's nothing really much to say about it besides I really enjoy this game. I truly recommend this game. I played this game on a big TV, and I have to say that it felt like I was playing a Super Nintendo game. This game really blows my mind, and that was one of the big problems with a lot of Game Boy games on big screens. It's like they don't upscale that well. Like, the menus look super big, and it wasn't like that. Actually, I truly enjoy playing on a big TV, and that's something that I recommend. So if you have a Game Boy player, or I think it's on Wii U Virtual Console, I could be wrong, but I think it is. So do that, because I think this game, it's much more enjoyable playing on a big screen. That's my personal opinion, and even though I think this is the type of game you can just play and then play on your train travels, whatever you could, you can do all of that stuff, but I think the game plays better on the big screen, and I was really mind blown how much detail they put into the backgrounds, even though it's such a low resolution stream as the Game Boy Advance stream, but they still managed to crank some really nice detail into that game. So I truly recommend this game, and I think that's all I have to say. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot that. So if you beat this game, you actually gain access to the original game. So you can actually play the original NES game on your Game Boy Advance or whatever the version you play. I think they even included on the Virtual Console. So you can actually play the original NES game on the remake. So that's really, really cool of them to have. But even though the screen is a little bit smaller, so take that in mind. So but still a very good value for the package, and I think that's probably one of the best Nintendo remakes ever done. I really, really appreciate Zero Mission. I have to say, this is something that I truly recommend. So that's all I have to say for today, guys. Again, thank you for watching. See you guys next video.